So I was just on a run, and I was on my way home, and I thought, oh, I've got some time. I'm gonna do a weekly video. And then I thought, I don't want to do it. I don't want to make a video today. One, I don't feel like I have anything to say, but I think two, I'm just really tired, and I just don't feel like it. And so the only way to go around that for me and still have shared something on a video without hurting myself is to let the video be that voice. So I'm here as a tired person today. I'm tired today, I'm tired this year, I'm tired this decade, I don't know. But what I don't want to do is create a vlog where I'm just spilling my guts to you. That's just not the purpose for me for these. What I want to do is invite you and to invite myself to be where we are today. So maybe 50% of the people watching this don't identify with tiredness. I'd guess probably more like 5%. But if you happen to be one of those people who you just really feel energized today, then I'm inviting you to be with me in this moment as you are, as an energized person. And as you feel maybe some of my tiredness, rather than taking that on and becoming tired with me, instead, can you feel my permission for myself to be where I am and take that on instead? Allow yourself to be where you are while you allow me to be where I am. That's a good lesson in general, relationally. Let me open an app here. So for the rest of you who may feel some level of tiredness today, I'm inviting you as well, and myself, to just be here and be tired. Or to be partially tired and partially energized, whatever. But instead of forcing myself to say something meaningful, what I decided to do with this video was to just let it be a space. And I don't really know how to do that. I've never made that before. So I'm making it as I go. But I can tell in this moment that I don't really feel like talking anymore. So instead, I don't know how the algorithm is going to smile upon a bunch of silence in a video, but I'm going to invite you to just be with me and with yourself right now. And I will communicate to you, if I communicate to you non-verbally, for just a minute. And then I probably will play a song. We'll see. I'm going to speak to myself, and if these words resonate, then they're for you as well. Huh? No, I'm not going to do that. I guess I'll play a song. Just to take myself out of the experience for a second, I will say this, just something that I've noticed over the last 5 minutes is a really strong pull to say or do something useful, helpful, something productive, and also a really strong longing to not need to do that. I had a conversation with a friend yesterday, and we were talking about the difference between freedom from and freedom to, and how so much of my life and my experience of what I've done in my life has been from a place inside of freedom from. I've been running away from the feelings of inadequacy or weakness or laziness or unimportantness, mediocrity, ordinary. And when you do that, when I've done that, the results do tend to be in the vicinity of what you're shooting for. So I've done things that most people don't do, but the quality of the things that you make, and I don't mean how perfect they are, I mean the indescribable quality of them, like a spiritual quality that you just can't put your finger on it, but you feel it. Takes on the same quality of whatever's happening inside. So if I'm running away from something and I make a beautiful piece of art from that place, regardless of what the piece of art is about, even if it's about courage, it has the essence, the energy of running away. And all who receive the art receive that energy. And maybe none of that is even noticeable, but over time it accumulates and you can see it. I've done a lot of talking over the last 25 years about, and longer, way longer. I've done a lot of talking over the last 40 years about what I'd like to see happen in the world in regards to calm and peace and maturity and inner awareness, growth. But much of the talking I've done has come from me running away from the opposites. Your categories are different. but maybe you can relate to the general phenomenon. I don't know the right word. So still, even in this moment, trying to allow myself to be tired, so I'm talking a little slower, and there's a voice in there that's like, you're making this video so boring. No one's gonna watch this, and if they do, they probably turn it off by this point. There's enough flashy garbage on the internet. In a very logical way, I'm fine with that. Not adding to that pile. Freedom 2 is entirely different energy. We see it a lot more in children than we do in adults, especially in our culture. Freedom 2 is just, I want what I want, because I want it. And it's awesome, because I think it's awesome. And that's it. How many of you, as you heard those words just now, bristled a little bit? Maybe some guilt and shame came up, and some, oh no, that's wrong, that's wrong. That's bullshit. Who told you that that's wrong? Somewhere along the line, we forgot how to be like children. And probably with good intentions, decided to start being really good adults. And in the process, shifted from a freedom to energy to freedom from. And in the process, led each other off a freedom from cliff in a lot of ways. To the point where allowing the child in us to be excited and to let that excitement drive decisions seems wrong. But when you look at the cumulative effect of someone who lives from freedom to, someone who creates, whether it's a piece of art or whether it's a sentence that they share with their child or spouse or friend or a product, whatever it is, the cumulative effect of freedom to creation is love, generosity, it's creativity, it's new, it's beauty, it's unique. It grows, it's life. The very life that is making its way through our bodies right now, however tangled and however constricted and however limited these bodies have become over the years of our adult life, the very life that still keeps these bodies alive wants to flow freely, abundantly. It wants to really flow through our bodies. And the only way for us to allow that and see that happening is to shift from freedom from, which is a constricting, controlling inner posture, to freedom to, which is a trust, a faith. It's freedom. And when we do that, things emerge from us that are way beyond us. They're infinite. They are from God. Just as we are. They are us. the things that emerge from a freedom to body and heart. It's us. It's our whole self flowing out into the world. Not to get too preachy, but like, did you think that this body was you? Do I think that this body is me? I saw my daughter and then I didn't see her. Both in the same body. Both in the same day. I'm very, very aware of the reality that this body is not me. What is flowing through this body is me. I want to let it flow freely. And what flows through this body, I believe, is God. Somehow, me and God intertwined like a single flow. I don't have the words, but it doesn't matter how you label it anyway. You can feel it in your body. You can even shift it right now if you want to. In fact, maybe we should try shifting from the freedom from, and then just saying inside, I'm shifting from freedom from today, in this moment, to freedom to. And we may do all the same things today that we were going to do already, but the quality of what we make will be entirely different. Because the quality of our experience will be entirely different. And just like an instrument that is muffled and held and squeezed, like guitar strings that aren't allowed to move, freedom from transcends or transforms into freedom to vibrate, freedom to resonate, freedom to move, to flow. I'm doing the same actions, but I'm releasing the sound. I'm releasing my voice. Freedom to. And that may mean that we don't do a lot of the things that we thought that we should. Or maybe it means putting down some of the shoulds today. I had a good friend, Heather and I had a marriage counselor who was also a good friend who would say, people need to stop shoulding all over themselves. So maybe there are some things that we do differently. Maybe I decide I don't need to be strumming the whole day through, just cranking it out. Maybe I decide that I will do some things differently. But regardless of what we do, it's the quality that changes. I still haven't played a song. And I'm really on the fence. I almost said, well, I don't really want to, but I think I do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the song much lower than I usually play it. Because I'm tired and I just don't feel like pushing myself today. But maybe it would still be nice to play the song. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'll just speak the song. And then if it feels like there's a note in there that I want to follow out, I'll follow it out. So I'm going to do the song differently than I have before. But my goal is freedom to. How are you? I'm okay. I'm okay. How about you? I'm the same. I'm the same. But if you only knew, then you'd say, it's not a marathon. You don't have to be strong. It's okay to fall apart. You can only be where you are. You don't have to control. The waves will come and they will go. It's not a marathon. It's not a marathon. How are you? I'm okay. I'm okay. How about you? I'm the same. I'm the same. But if you only knew, then you'd say, it's not a marathon. You don't have to be strong. It's okay to fall apart. You can only be where you are. You don't have to control. The waves will come and they will go. It's not a marathon. It's not a marathon. You don't have to be strong. It's okay to fall apart. You can only be where you are. You don't have to control. The waves will come and they will go. It's not a marathon. It's not a marathon.